Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to Wintario. And tonight we're coming to you from the very eastern end of the province.
The village of Alfred is a warm and friendly place to be even in this dead part of January. It's a friendly little village, and it's going to get pretty busy here in a couple of weeks.
And of course, Greg is referring to the annual Alfred's Winter Festival, and that happens to take place from February the 9th right through until the 17th. And we'll tell you more about that special event and the village of Alfred, but right now we'd like to talk more about Wintario.
Tonight's Wintario is transmitted to you using the new transportable Earth Station, which is a mobile transmitter that beams the TV signal to the Anik C-3 Satellite. Earlier this week, Telsat's Linda Rankin handed over keys to the transportable to Global President David Mintz and Ontario Lottery Corporation President Norman Morris. The state-of-the-art uplink transportable will bring you the Wintario show live from any remote location in Ontario using the latest satellite technologies.
Now, on the live draw, we will load our 6 regular new Minister of Tourism and Recreation, the Honourable Claude Bennett. Mr. Bennett, welcome to Wintario.
Great to be with you, Faye. Thank you very much. Great to be in St. Catharines this evening as well.
Well, it's a thrill to have you on our show. I'm sure we'll see a lot of you coming in the next few months, but it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you again. I have a very pleasant task this evening to introduce to this audience a man that I'm sure most of them know, Bud McLaughlin, who's chairman of the 1985 Ontario Winter Games here in St. Catharines. And I'd like to call upon Bud if he'd come out. Bud, on behalf of the new Premier of this province, Frank Miller, and my colleague Bob Welch, who is with us in the audience this evening, we'd like to present to you a token of our appreciation for the time and effort you've spent in making sure that the 1985 Winter Games here in the province of Ontario were conducted in a very fine and proficient fashion. Indeed, if the opening tonight is any example of the events to come in the next 3 days, I'm sure it'll be a tremendous credit not only to you and to your committee and to the Mayor and his council, but indeed to all the people here in St. Catharines. And so, on behalf of the government, and indeed the 2,700 athletes who are participating here in the Winter Games, I want to make this small presentation to you, Bud, for the time and effort, and we sincerely hope that you'll remember this as the province's thank you for a job well done.
Thank you very much, Claude. I appreciate that, sir. And on behalf of the Winter Games Committee, the volunteers, and all of the athletes, thank you very much. And rest assured, we will appreciate it and remember this year for a long time to come.
It all happens because of Wintario.
All
Without those ticket purchases, we won't have the money. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. McLaughlin. Mr. Bennett, you could always work in broadcasting with that voice, by the way. Thank you for joining us on Wintario. Right now, we would like to find out... Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to Wintario. And tonight, we have the pleasure of coming to you from Bourget, which incidentally is about 40 kilometers east of Ottawa.
Okay, Faye, I have a trivia question for you. What does Bourget have in common with Bancroft, with Belleville, and Hearst?
Well, you can't get me on that one because I'll tell you why. I've been with Wintario a long time, and some of our faithful viewers will know the answer to that because our 100th draw was from Bancroft, our 200th draw was from Belleville, and that brings us to our 300th draw. Now, that draw was from Hearst, and you guessed it, tonight is our 400th Wintario draw.
Can't do it. We've covered a lot of territory. I think somewhere along the line we determined that we travel almost 40,000 miles a year on Thursdays alone, and it's nice to be here celebrating in Bourget. We'll get on with the show and tell you a little bit more about Bourget. By the way, if you were living in Paris, France, it would be Bourget, but here in Ontario, it's Bourget.
You're right. Now, as always, we will load our 6 regular machines with... Welcome back to Wintario, coming to you tonight live from Minaki Lodge. And today, we start a month-long celebration of the 10th anniversary of the Ontario Lottery Corporation.
Hey, Ontario, we're going on a winning spree. The Ontario Lottery Corporation is having a 10th anniversary. 10 years of games that the people love to play. Ontario's a winner each and every day. Celebrate Ontario's lottery. Celebrate our lotteries. Celebrate. Everyone's a winner.
Now, to help our players celebrate our 10th anniversary, Wintario offers you $6 million in 4 weeks of fun.
Now, from tomorrow, May 3rd, until May 30th, there will be all kinds of fun, including instant scratch prizes, which you can win by scratching your Wintario ticket of up to $1,000, or 25 prizes of Plymouth Reliant Special Editions each week on Wintario.
But don't give up, because if you don't win instantly, then you'll find an instant 5-digit number, which is eligible for one of 227 prizes worth $10,000 on May the 30th.
Don't miss out on the fun. The point is, get out and get your Wintario tickets.
All right, we're all set for the $100,000 prize. Now for that... Welcome back to Wintario, coming to you tonight live from Warsaw. And as you know, this month, Wintario is 10 years old, and we have one more week to celebrate our 10th anniversary with instant bonus cars and cash.
Again this week, Faye, you can win instantly, by the way, a Plymouth Reliant Special Edition, just like Bruce Walcombe of Pickering and Peter Ashton of St. Catharines each did last week. Or you can win from $2 to $1,000 in instant scratch prizes just by removing the coating from your bonus stub portion of the Wintario ticket.
In fact, there are thousands of winners. I won $100 today by scratching my ticket.
Rub it in.
I can. Now, remember, if a car or cash doesn't show up on the instant portion of your ticket, a special bonus number will. And next week on our Wintario bonus draw, we will be drawing one 5-digit number. If it matches exactly the number on the bonus portion of your ticket stub, then you could be one of the 227 winners of $10,000.
On our May 30th show, it will be an hour-long anniversary special where one of the finalists in our Match 3 doubles game will become an instant millionaire on television. So make sure you get in on the fun. Get your Wintario tickets and save the stubs for next week's draw.
All right, we're all set for $100,000.
And the windfall draw. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wintario hosts, Faye Dance and Greg Beresford.
Thank you. Welcome to Wintario. And tonight we have the pleasure of coming to you from the brand new Thunder Bay Community Auditorium.
This center opened 2 months ago, and as you can see by looking at your television screen right now, this is just a spectacular performing arts facility.
Of course, we're also in Thunder Bay to help kick off the Molson World Cup of ski jumping off the ground, and we're going to take a look at that very exciting event later on in the show. But right now, on our own Wintario show, as always, we will load our 6 regular machines with balls numbered from 0 to 9, and that means that every possible number combination is there, and of course, every ticket has an equal chance of winning. So we wish you the very best of luck tonight. At this point, we need more help on stage, so we will ask Dave, Ross, and Roy to come out.
Now I'm getting kind of excited. It's nice to be here.
$1,000 and the windfall draw. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wintario hosts, Faye Dance and Greg Beresford.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Winnie the Bear. And welcome to Wintario, and a special Merry Christmas, an early Merry Christmas. And